Hadubrand gemachelta, Hildebrandes sunu. Hadubrand, a name, a male name. Gemachelta, the verb here, a weak verb. The ending is a dental preterite, which could be in its form first or third person and singular, whether first or third. And we know it is third person because the subject has been stated, Hadubrand. The prefix of the verb is that perfective prefix gi. Hadubrand gemachelta. Hadubrand made a statement. Hildebrandes sunu. Hildebrands sunu, son, they are cognate. Here comes the quote. Dat, as in that, as in demonstrative pronoun that, not subordinating conjunction that. Sagetun me. Sagetun is said, or here we perhaps should translate it as told, but it is cognate with said. The stem here is sage, and the ending is a dental preterite. That means this is a weak verb. Tun, third person plural. Dat sagetun. Because it's third person plural, the pronoun they could be put here. Dat sagetun me cognate with me. That said or told they to me. Usera liuti, our people, but are in the exclusive sense, meaning us, but not you. So my people, not your people. We can translate this usera, technically, literally, are, as my. Dat sagitun mi, usera liuti, that they said to me, my people, alte antifrote, old and, alte anti, old and, cognates, frote, here we go, the cognate to the name Frodo, life-wise as I translate it. Keep in mind here the special declination endings. Usera are has a ending to go with the nominative plural of liuti, people. Alte, the adjective, has this nominative plural ending a, and frote ends in a to show the nominative plural. And then there would be a comma here if you're looking at the same edition of the text I am. And then comes a demonstrative or article, assuming there really is a difference between the two in this stage of Germanic. It is dea. You can think of it as just meaning the, but used as a relative pronoun here, just like the word for the is used that way in modern German. Dea, and again we have an ending, ea, which shows that we are still talking about the plural here. In other words, we're referring back to liuti, people, and this reference back is in the nominative here in this new clause coming up, the subordinate clause, dea erhina warun. Dea erhina warun. Dea, who, plural, nominative, referring back to liuti, people, erhina, earlier, warun, were, and cognate with our were. This is the past plural third person of the copula. The ending is un, which shows plurality. Basically, in a very literal sense, what we have here is who earlier were. But this English words of our were doesn't have the same force of the copula as used back here in the Old Germanic languages. So were here can also be translated as existed, who earlier existed, or you can say who were of yore, or who were around back then. Now comes again that word that, but this time not as a demonstrative, but as a subordinated conjunction, what still translates as that in modern English. Hildebrands hette min fader. Hildebrand, hette, was called, this word is cognate with heißen, to be called in modern German, min Vater, my father. Obviously cognates, mein or mein father or my father. Ich hetu Hildebrands. Ich or I hetu and called Hildebrands. These forms, hette and hetu, are not Old High German forms, but Old Low German forms, perhaps Old Saxon. You can tell that automatically because there are tt in each word instead of t. We've actually encountered this verb, or at least the base of this verb, in a noun. Remember urhetun, what we found could translate as the challengers or the champions, depending on whether you want to go with a transitive interpretation of the verb or a medial passive. This verb is from the reduplicating class. It used to reduplicate way back in old Germanic, for instance in Gothic, where the infinitive was heitan. So here are our lines for tonight. Hildebrand gemachelta, Hildebrandes sunu. Dat sagetun mi userliuti alte antifrote der erhina warun. Or maybe the stress is erhina warun. Dat Hildebrand hette min Vater. Ich hetu Hildebrand. Hildebrand made a statement. Hildebrand's son. That they said to me, my people, old and life-wise, who were around back then, that my father was called Hildebrand, as I am called Hildebrand.